Thank you for having me today to discuss my services. Suzanna Martinez, your PEO advocate, helping you to maximize your benefits without overpaying in PEO fees. And I thought I would start off by talking about myself personally. So I'm originally from Colorado, and my husband is from Puerto Rico. So as you can see here on the slide, we like to go to Colorado in the summer and Puerto Rico in the winter. We're big hikers. We love to salsa dance, and we have a new puppy named Tony. So I have been in the PEO world for over 16 plus years. I felt that I can service my clients better by not being captive to a PEO company, by basically helping them find the best solution that's best for them versus trying to fit a square peg into a box. So I recently got off on my own a couple of years ago. And how many of you here have felt that getting an insurance quote, you just have to gather so much documents and so much information? It's a massive problem. You just feel overwhelmed and you just get decision fatigue. And it's just easier to stay status quo. Well, that's when a company is looking at shopping a PEO company. That's exactly what happens. They have to gather tons of information. It's just easier for them to stay status quo. In fact, companies are banking on you staying status quo. And then that's how companies over time they start overpaying in fees and insurance. So imagine if you had somebody to help you maximize your benefits without overpaying. Well, that's what I do for my clients. I help them compare, analyze, negotiate, help them with the implementation at no cost to them. My clients are able to focus on their bottom line. So, what is a PEO company? It stands for Professional Employer Organization, and oftentimes companies are joining a PEO because they want to get leverage on health insurance, large group health insurance, and workers' comp, and get economies of scale when it comes to premiums. They're able to outsource their HR infrastructure and then focus on their core bottom line, and it helps them with the whole employee life cycle. I have a company that was a non-PEO user, a technology company based out of California, 24 employees. We were able to save them over $102,000 a year by leveraging the large group health insurance plan with the PEO. It's over $4,200 a year per employee. What could this technology company do with that kind of money? So basically what a PEO does for them, it's going to help them improve the whole employee life cycle, from applicant tracking, onboarding, employee benefits, tracking time, payroll, a learning system, performance management. It's going to help them be more efficient and focused. From hire to retire, it's going to help them attract, develop, and sustain their top talent. A nonprofit company that was with a PEO company, 8 employees based out of Colorado. We were able to save them over $20,000 a year. That's over $2,500 per year per employee. What could that nonprofit do with that money, right? So this is my summary page that I do for my clients. And when I'm doing a proposal for my clients, I have a lot of numbers to back it up. We're doing the side-by-side comparison of benefits. In this particular example, because this company was using a good PEO company, there was really no savings on the health insurance. If you can see here, health insurance was pretty close to one another. The savings really came in here on the administrative fees of the PEO company and the workers' comp. So this particular company saved them over $20,000. 37%. As you can see here, this is where their administrative fees, their workers' comp fees came in. So if this nonprofit decided to stay status quo, it's easier to stay status quo, right? It would cost them over $100,000 in 5 years. What could that company do with that nonprofit money? Another example, a machinery shop, 14 employees based out of Georgia. They were using a PEO company that we were able to find them for over $49,000 savings the first year and locked in their medical insurance for 18 months. It's about $3,500 a year per employee. This is what their PEO savings looked like. Even though they were using a PEO, there was still quite a bit of savings on the health insurance side across the board. And the administrative fees were somewhat close. This particular PEO that they were with was bundling in their administrative fees with their workers' comp fees. So everybody I work with unbundles those fees, and this is kind of where everybody came in at for their fees and their workers' comp. They actually selected PEO number one, which was 21% for over $49,000 savings. And it certainly wasn't the most savings out of everybody. But the reason why they selected PEO number one was because they liked the carrier of the health insurance, the richness of the benefits, and they were able to offer richer benefits and lock in their medical insurance for 18 months so they don't have to go through a renewal for 18 months. If this company did absolutely nothing in 5 years, that's over $249,000. So pretty significant. I certainly do appreciate your time. Thank you. Suzanna again, your PEO advocate, fighting to maximize your benefits without overpaying in PEO fees. So if you're not with a PEO company and you think it might be a good fit, let's talk. If you are with a PEO company and you haven't done due diligence in over 3 years, it's probably a good time to do the due diligence. And I'm here to help. So send me a shout out and love to hear from you. Thank you.